guys. Today we are learning about our last theme of social studies, economics. So we've already talked about history, culture, government, geography, and our last one is economics. So the question that I want you to be able to answer at the end of this lesson is, how does trading impact how countries interact with one another? Your first task is going to be a vocabulary task. So you're going to watch this video about economics that kind of talks about these three terms, and then review the terms below, scarcity, economics, and trade, and then come up with your own definition for each one. So you're rewording the definition in your own words for these three vocabulary terms. I put the vocabulary terms larger on the next slide, just in case it was hard to see on the last slide. So task 2, you're going to play an economics trading game in class. If you miss this class, watch this video of another class and answer the question. So this is a professor at a university who performs this lesson with his class. So just kind of watch it. That's what it would have looked like in person. And then answer the questions based on what you observe. So here's our economics trading game. We're going to join this separate Zoom than my normal Zoom. You're going to grab a small sheet of paper and then rename yourself as a good that you either have in your home or know of. So a good is like a resource. It can be something that you've purchased, like mayonnaise or shampoo or spices or any of those things, your iPhone, any of those things. And then after that, we're going to make sure that no one has the same one. And then once you have your good, you now have $100 worth of this product in a gift card. If we were in class, I would have physically given you the gift card, but for these purposes, pretend it's like an e-gift card. You cannot trade until I tell you to. So we have 3 rounds of this game. The way that this works, the first round is you rate your card based on your satisfaction. So rate from 1 to 10. And 10 would be like, it's so valuable, everybody would want this card, everybody would want this product. 1 being like, it's not really that good, I grabbed a pencil, who cares? It's of little value. And then you're answering the question, how much do you value the card that you've been given? And this is different for everyone. So if you are the Oakland Raiders, that was your gift card, that's your company, then and you don't like football, then you would rate that very little. So it's opinion based too. If you are mayonnaise and you don't like mayonnaise, then you would rate that very little. All right, so the next one says your group. We're going to talk about your group's cards. So I'm going to put you in a breakout room with 1 to 4 people. You're going to discuss your item or your card and say what you rated it as and why. And then the next part, you're going to tally up all of your totals. So from 1 through 10, say that Jim's card is he rated it a 1 out of his ratings, and then Bob's card, he rated it 3, the total is 4. So you're going to have 4 group members total up your score, and then we will record it here in class. The second round is U.S. trade, so you guys are going to be able to trade within other states. So you have 5 minutes to trade your cards with one other group. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms as well, and then you don't have to trade if you don't want to. So if you really, really love your card that you first got and you don't want to trade it, you don't have to. Come up with a total for your group example. So we're going to do this again, total it up again the same way that you did the first round. And then now it's going to be world trade, which this should have had a heading, but that's okay, we'll fix it. You're going to have 5 minutes to trade with anyone in the classroom. Move quickly and quietly. I need to fix this because we're not moving. So I'm going to put you in a Zoom, whole class Zoom, and you can type in the chat, hey, do you want to trade? I have this, and you don't have to trade if you don't want to, but you may if it benefits your satisfaction. And then lastly, you're going to come up with a final total, and we're going to discuss, did your group's total increase from the beginning to the end, and why? So the point of this is the total value of the rating increased from one round to the other, representing the gains from trade. Gains from trade means that a person's satisfaction gets higher and they gain something because of the ability to trade. The broader ranges of choices made it possible to achieve gains from trade. We did not add any new gift cards into the room or raise their monetary value. The gains in satisfaction came from trade. So after this, we're going to have a discussion about what this means about economics and trade. So why do people trade? Who does it hurt? If it hurts anyone at all? And in what way can trade benefit people more? So for example, in the very beginning, you're limited to only your one group of people when you're trading. And then when you have more people to trade with, more resources to choose from, your gain of satisfaction goes up and you're happier because you have access to goods that you wouldn't normally have. If more people and more countries that trade with you equal more goods and more resources. And your gain in satisfaction increases. Okay. Task 3, economics trading game questions. So these are the written questions after we've played that game and we've discussed all these things. So you're going to put what your initial card is. Did you have McDonald's or mayonnaise or the Oakland Raiders? And then what trades did you make during the U.S. trade? What trades did you make during the world trade? And you're going to answer the question, did your level of satisfaction increase or decrease due to the trade in the game? Explain your answer. Highlight one, increase or decrease. And then down here, you're going to explain why it increased or decreased. The majority of you will probably put increase. So tell me why did you get happier? What were the goods that you wanted that you got? Or maybe you didn't get. What do economists, that's hard to say, mean when they talk about the gains from trade? In this game that we played, the numbers increased, and that's representing the gains from trade. So what do they mean? What are they talking about? And then this lesson demonstrated that trade makes people and nations better off. Is anyone hurt by trade? Explain your answer. So would anyone not benefit from trade? For example, if I live in a remote island in the middle of the ocean and I don't have access to livestock, maybe I don't have a farm or something like that, and no one is willing to trade with me, would that possibly hurt me or would it not? It just depends on where you are and who you trade with and the resources that you have available to you. So I think that's the end of our lesson. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Hopefully this game goes well. We normally do this in person, so I'm hoping it works out. Alrighty, bye.